Yep, I am that I am. Some call me Haru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist. Why meat? Let's talk about this subject matter. Matter of fact, I'm going to set my Instagram up too. So give me a second. Those of you who are with me, shout out to you, Mike, for coming back, visiting again. Hopefully everything is good on your side, on your end of the world. Because that's a big world up there. Alaska ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. Give me a second. I'm actually adding my, going live on Instagram as well. 17 minutes, you will be soon. Okay. I don't want to see that. I want to go live again. How do I go live? Hopefully everything on your end, like I said, is good. We just working on, some things. Oh, shout out to you, Chad. What's good with you, brother? Man, you bring both of you guys, Mike and Chad. Y'all bring so much good memories back in the day. I mean, the football field, the wrestling, or the basketball field, or the basketball court. Let's say it like that. I think I was telling you before, Chad. It was kind of interesting. For some reason, you had inspiration on me where every time I got on the court with you, it was like, it's kind of like my brothers. Every time I played with my brothers, I was exceptional. And not trying to brag or anything like that, but my passing was on point. My shooting was on point. But it's kind of amazing how people can motivate you. And that's one of the things I was just recently thinking about before I started this video is like talking about at one time, want to be like Mike, right? And what happened to that campaign? That's kind of funny how those campaigns nearly don't even exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be like LeBron James. Don't take me wrong. They want to have all the accolades and whatnot. Nobody want to be like Kobe Bryant. Think about these particular successful campaigns that was going on for Michael Jordan. And I'm just using that as a metaphor. But it's kind of interesting how people in your life that does motivate you to an extent where certain things you're able to perform on a level where it's beyond you. And you're not you're on a level where it's like you're in the zone, as we're talking about within my book, Confessions of the Mind of an Athlete. You're in that zone where you're able to take your ability in your mind, in your soul, and everything is actually harmonizing and taking it to the next level. We'll talk about that a little bit more later as I journey into. I'm still working on this Instagram. Forgive me, y'all. Just give me a second. And why is this not going into it? It's like it's not giving me that option no more. It's okay. So how do you go to the next one? Or is it possible to do it again? Shout out to you, Jennifer. What's good with you? How you doing? Respect on the article you had in the paper, in the paper. Daily News Miner, Fairbanks Daily News Miner. All respect. Hopefully everything is good with you and the family. I got to come there and come visit y'all. I would like to check out your, and this is all respect too, check out your bed and breakfast y'all got going too. That's a genius idea, especially in Alaska. If y'all don't know, go to Fairbanks and go to their bed and breakfast. Jennifer, I forgot the name of y'all bed and breakfast, but you can put that in the chat. Put it in the chat for those who's actually in Alaska can utilize that opportunity, or those who visit Alaska can utilize that opportunity. The bed and breakfast at damn Fairbanks on the south side. But it's all good. I'm trying to, give me a second. Maybe I'm going to have to do it later again. Don't allow you to do it again. I don't know how it works. Instagram is very interesting, even though it's part of the Facebook ecosystem. But no, let's talk about why meat. Why meat? Now, like I said, I've been practicing vegetarianism, veganism for many years now, over 2 decades. And don't get it twisted, brothers. Look at those small his arms are. Man, you know how strong I am? And matter of fact, I'm going to be showing some videos here in a minute, probably in the next 2 weeks or so. Week or so, I'll be in a traditional gym. I was going to get a membership at a traditional gym. I've been doing a lot of stuff at home, even though I just sold all my weights, and I'm going to readjust and get some key type interesting weight. Well, let me back up. Dumbbells and certain things that I definitely need at home per se to work on my little extra setup I'm going to be doing when I'm actually incorporating the gym aspect, because I'm working on I want to show people the ability to get bigger, at the same time look bigger, not big. I don't need to be 190 pounds and all this stuff. I'm a small guy. I'm 5'6". I was up to 190 at one time, and that just looked too bad. I mean, I was big, but I wasn't big. I mean, I had the belly, you feel me? But I want to look big. I want to look big. Like once upon a time, this was early 2000. I was 155, but I looked as solid. I looked at like a 180 pounder. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to achieve again, get back to that status again. Because it is not really about the look. It's basically, feeling good, feeling better, but still have that, that vascularity, that aesthetics. You feel where I'm coming from? But that's the whole point. So what about me? Let's talk about this situation. I know a lot of us are meat eaters. Most of my friends are meat eaters. At the same time, it's kind of interesting too. I never was a type of person that, criticize you about eating meat. I mean, that's your lifestyle. You do what you want to do. All I'm stating is this. When you talk about longevity, and don't get me wrong, you got brothers and sisters out there that's been eating meat, but they don't eat meat as regular. They eat meat as supplementary. They might eat meat once a week, once a month, once a year. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a type of meat, and as well as what forms of meat you're eating too. You feel what I'm saying? It's like we don't care about our bodies. That's the thing. And then we got the nerve to have passion about animals, and that's kind of crazy to me. I don't know. I'm mixing some things up. I'm starting to feel like that comedian though, who be giving all the getting all the hand gestures and this and that, and kind of confusing you. But at the same time, I want to be clear here. Why me? Now, like I said, I've never been a criticizer of meat eaters. I mean, you do what you want to do. But the one thing I would say is this. When I converted over to stop eating meat, what I noticed is a lot of clarity. My body had got clarified. I mean, I'm talking about my feet got more cleaner, cleared up. My asthma was gone. Literally, it was gone. You know what I'm saying? Certain things, like I said, is certain products or certain antibiotics or certain things that's hormones that's in the meat. Not just the meat, but other things, the dairy, hey, let me just ask you this. Now we know it's pretty crazy, and I'm not a fear tactic type of dude. My name is not Alex Jones, but one of the things is this. We know that they're putting all types of chemicals in our food, people. We know this, right? We know this to be a fact. That's why we do supplementation. Now, supplementation is an issue too, because now we got all these pharmaceutical companies that's coming up with these supplementations and different pills and everything else that's kind of deformalizing us, and y'all been taking this for years, and it's not processing in our bodies. Certain pill forms or certain gelatin that they make and all this other crazy stuff. It's not digesting in the body as quick, so it's not disseminating as quick in the body. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like meat. Like I said, meat lasts pretty long in your body, 6 to 8 hours and more, 6 and plus hours, period. Meat digesting in your body, formulating certain things where you're feeling more lethargic. You don't want to move. You don't want to act right. You want to, in some cases, don't take me wrong, some people's bodies are processed to meat formulation, to have meat paleo diet and all these other different advocates of the keto diet, the intermittent fasting, and all these different diets that, look, the word diet is telling you, okay, it dies. Obviously, it has an end. Oh, my goodness. Now the brother getting kind of like meat. Meat has an end. At least with plants, it's with plants, you're actually able to generate healthier alternatives within your body. You feel what I'm saying? We need to eat to sustain life, right? You would agree with that. We need to eat to sustain life, but it is what we eat that is actually dictating our physiology of how we carry ourselves throughout our lifetime, right? Now, as a vegan slash vegetarianism, right, hybrid, I've been able to keep up with everything. I don't have arthritis. I don't have all these bad knees, even though I do have kind of like, I would say, bad knees with my particular training in wrestling. At them years kind of, but at the same time, I'm able to adjust. I'm able to get the omegas and things throughout my food to be able to have good joint mobility and be mobile, flexible, because I do a lot of yoga. I do yoga in the morning, right? That's my first thing I do in the morning is yoga, a yoga set, right? Y'all don't care, but that's what I do. But my point is being able to work with the body you have or transform the body you want to become. That's why I'm offering the private YouTube channel or YouTube group, You Are the Gym Club Academy, for those of you who are serious. You know what I'm saying? Okay, who want to qualify, who want to kind of clear up, become the best they can become. That's the point. That's the point. So what I'm talking about is why meat? Why meat? Why me? Why meat? Why me? Why do I qualify? Why meat? Now meat, and you can tell, this is the funny thing too. You can tell one of the things about a telltale sign in Alaska. A lot of people I notice in Alaska are dying a lot quicker than a lot of people I know outside of Alaska. You know what I'm saying? And it's due to the way the lifestyle, it's due to the weather patterns, it's due to a lot of different aspects, your environment, right? Now, a lot of brothers and sisters I know up in Alaska eat a lot of meat. If it ain't moose meat, it's some type of meat. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like every day on the table. Every day on the table. We got obesity, we got heart problems, we got colon cancer, we got everything you can think about when it comes to certain meat aspect approach of what you're putting in your body. Even if pork, however you want to look at it, red meat. A lot of people advocate, well, I be eating this meat, I eat this type of meat, but then you got all this sickness, because that's one thing you'll notice with me. I'm not sick. I'm not a sickly type of person. And one of the things is it's a mental thing as well. You feel what I'm saying? It's a mental thing. Because I keep the body clean. I keep the body clean as I can. I eat clean. See, and it's a possible way to eat meat clean as well. Certain types of meat. I'm not going to go through, I'm not going to tell you what types of meat to eat because I'm not familiar with the meat anymore. I don't eat meat, so I keep it out of my lifestyle, if that makes sense to you. Give me a second. Much love. Give me a second. Give me a second. How do you go into, anybody know how you go into how do you go more? Story settings. Okay. And so how you do that? Okay, keep it, but you do. You do that, okay. This is interesting too, but at the same time, you got to keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. I thought I could do it live, but I guess that's not going to work till I do it here in Monday. But at the same time, why meat? Now, meat has gotten bad rap, right? Meat has been around for centuries, right? Veganism, vegetarianism has been around for centuries, right? But at the same time, it's choices. It's the choice you make. Like I said, I would challenge you today to take 1 week, just 1 week, 7 days off meat, supplement it with chickpeas. Chickpeas are garbanzo beans, right? Just put that in your life, switch it out. Instead of eating meat, get garbanzo beans or chickpeas and eat that instead of meat. And I guarantee you, you'll see a difference. Even in that week span, you'll see a difference because you're not going to feel, look, you're not going to feel dragged down. You're going to have more energy. You're going to start seeing, you're going to be a lot more clear. Now think about this. How many of you have done a detox? Just away from meat, away from everything. Just clean up your act, clean up your body. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what exercise is. Exercise is a detox type system or program. Why meat? My brother said, why meat? Why meat? Meat is very toxic, right? We know this. Meat is toxic. You look at the animals, just look at your animals. Look at your dog. Look at your cat. Even though you don't eat those animals, but look what they eat. Look what you feed them. Oh my goodness. Look what